Hey guys, it's Wyatt with LRG, and today I want to bring you a budget upgrade to valve stem seals for the 12-valve Cummins engine. So as many of you may have noticed, the 12-valve Cummins head has a crimp-on valve stem seal design that just basically pushes on. It can pop off very easily, especially when you add a different turbocharger, you're using a boost elbow, and you're bringing those boost pressures up higher. That is when those pop off very easily. Now in the past, it has been the prescribed method to take your head to a machine shop, have it redone, resurfaced, and have them machine a pocket to use the top hat style valve stem seal. Now the style that Cummins had for the trucks when they came in the third gens, there's basically no shoulder to that seal, so therefore it has to be machined. What I'll bring in a second with the camera and show you is that there is a solution that came in a lot of agricultural type equipment that is a factory Cummins part number, and for, in many cases, less than $50, you can buy a set of 12 seals that go right over top of the existing bosses within the head. There's no machining required. Your spring goes over top of it and holds it in place, and there is a very quick and easy performance upgrade. Alright, so what we have here is our 12-valve head. Cylinder 1, they're slightly different valve springs. This is where our top hat valve stem seals are. Cylinder 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all the standard crimp-on, push-on, whatever you want to call them, seal types. But I'm going to pull this guy apart so you can see what I'm talking about, and then we're going to jump over and pull cylinder 1 apart. So what you can see here, both of these seals, these are both the crimp-on style. There's just a piece of spring steel basically that holds them in place. Otherwise, there's nothing to actually hold them from popping up. So we're gonna take this, jump over to cylinder 1 now, show you the same thing and how exactly these top hats go into place. Alright, so something to keep in mind with these when you're pulling these keepers out, if you're doing it in your truck, don't go too far down with the compressor tool. Otherwise, these factory keepers can pop and they won't drop all the way down to where you can't get them, but they do become kind of a pain to get out. Just get yourself a small magnet from O'Reilly's or Harbor Freight or whatever your preferred brand is, but just go down enough to usually where these can separate. They pop out fairly easily, and then you can just keep going with what you're doing. All right, so as you can see, these are off here. These two seals, they're fairly similar in size, but what you have when you pull this out is a very interesting collar setup where instead of some sort of spring steel piece like the factory side, if I can get this particular one off.
That was obviously a seamless process that we planned for.
Yeah. So, as you can see here, I'll bring it up to the camera. This is the seal, the new seal style I'm talking about. What you have right here is this multi-shouldered collar, and then this bottom flange is what the spring actually sets on and holds it completely into place. That way, it doesn't matter what boost pressure you're going to run, this isn't going to pop off. In comparison to the factory style seal, where this just has this spring steel piece here, bringing this guy up to the camera. So what you got, this little piece of spring here is all that's holding it onto the shoulder. All it is you take it, pop it on, obviously after some cleaning, and that's the only way this is set up. You still got to pull, obviously, your valve spring off, so you might as well go to the new style, and if you compare the two, bring them up to the camera here, you can see quite the difference in them. Very cheap upgrade. You can get an OEM Cummins set for about 50 bucks. Some places less. Part number again is 3957912, and we'll put it in the description as well for you guys that want to do this. All right. Thank you all for watching. This has been a quick, budget-minded solution to the 12-valve Cummins valve stem seal problem, going to the top hat seals. Very easy to do in frame. Don't pull your hair out doing it. It does not require any machine work. Again, this is Wyatt with Long Range Gear. We specialize in mainly ND5600 transmissions. You can find us at lrgdiesel.com and hit us up with any inquiries you might have. This is just something we wanted to bring you guys when we were working on our own trucks, and there wasn't much out there as far as information, and really I didn't want to pull my head off just to fix a valve stem seal leaking issue. So if you could, like, comment, subscribe. Give us comments on things that you might be interested in seeing, and we'll try and put more videos out there if we get more people interested in this. We've got quite a few more ideas in mind, so we'd love to bring them to you all.